Well, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And my name is Jen, and my husband Joe is here.
Hi, neighbor.
And welcome to our channel, Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. And today we're going to do a live sale. So if there's something you're looking for, please let me know in the chat. My husband monitors all the emails as well as the live chat while I'm doing the show, kind of showing and going as I love to do. I hope all of you had a fabulous Mother's Day. If you're a mother of humans, friends, or fur babies, welcome, and hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I did. We had a good time. My son turned 25 on Saturday, so we had a little happy birthday / Mother's Day weekend. Hi, Shell Bell. Hi, Regina. Hi, Jody. I try to make sure I get a hello to everybody. If I miss you, my husband will let me know. We found a lot of good things for you guys to see. I can't wait for you guys to see them, what I've got. And needless to say, I've cleaned up a few things. There's still a lot to get to. So of course, everything that I'm going to show today isn't everything. So I'm going to try to spread it out over the course of the next few weeks. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Hope you're all doing well. And hi, Kelly. Hello. So what I do is I go over a little housekeeping. Hi, Karen. How are you? You're working. Okay. All right. If there's something you see, Karen, I know I didn't do a haul this week, but just let me know what you want to see. Hello, Kirsten. Hi, Catherine. Hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. So if you're new here, welcome. Everybody's just say hello in the chat to everyone new people if they come on in. Hit the thumbs up. And I have 15 of you and 6 thumbs up. So don't forget to hit thumbs up for Joe and I. And we're going to go through a little housekeeping rules right now. Hello, Mary. Hello, Virginia. How y'all doing? Happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. Hi, Bruce. God, I must be getting everybody coming in. Hello. I knew that this was going to happen from Tanya. So I know. Thank you so much, Tanya, for sharing the love and sending everybody my way. Hello, Yoshi. Hello, April. So if you're new here, you have to be registered in order to participate in the auction process. So if you've never registered with my show, first of all, welcome to our show. And we do wonderful things here and have some fun here. Who? Dina. Dina's here. Everybody say hi to Dina. She's a new grandmama. And I'm so glad to see her. That girl, Dina Marie, so hello to Dina. Hello, Mary. Hello, I'm missing everybody. Flower Lady. Hello. Jen B, my sis. I call her my other bookend. Leslie's here. Kirsten's here. I can't keep up. This is April. My husband just let me know. I'm just reading off. I got to get through housekeeping. Hello, Tanya. Thank you so much for sharing the love. And always carry this on my desk. Share the love with everybody. Share the love. And thanks for coming on over from Tanya's. And if you're new here, welcome. We're going to continue to love here at this channel. And I've got lots of things for you. So a little bit about myself for all the new people who are coming that might be new here. I'm a graduate gemologist. I went to the GIA in 1994. And I worked in the jewelry industry for 26 years. So I have a lot of jewelry knowledge and background. I like to share my information and knowledge about gemstones and jewelry with all of you. I also have a degree in healthcare management. So I work full-time currently at my local hospital in the emergency department. So I'm full-time working gal, basically, between working at the hospital and being here and getting things ready for you guys. I'm a busy lady. If you are looking for something, I have anything from sterling, gold, costume, unique. You name something. If you're looking for something, let me know. We try to get requests out. We got landscaping tools. Well, no, we don't get into tools here on the show. But my husband's very much of a wise kind of guy across the way, and he stays off camera. And his name is Joe, and he's also my husband as well as my business partner. I'm the backseat driver. He also does all the shipping, the invoicing to all of you all here in the chat. So if I'm at work at the hospital, if you have an email that you need to send me a question or pictures of something to look at, he'll let me know. So everybody say hi to Joe and thank him for what he does. He's also a veteran. He was in the Army for 26 years. So that explains everything. He's always thinking. He's always thinking about things all times of day. He's always thinking. So anyway, let's go through the housekeeping rules. So if you're not registered, please register. I pinned my email to the top of the chat, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. Your name, your YouTube name, complete mailing address, which includes apartment number, building number, anything that's going to get to your place of home. Hi, Lexi. If I miss it, I'm going to get sent a whole bunch of hellos in a minute. And your phone number, and we bill through PayPal. So what we do for invoicing is we invoice tomorrow morning, the wee hours of the morning, because I realize that some people are working and can't participate in the live chat. So that also gives you time if you think on something that I show later on and say, hey, Jen, I've thought about it. I want you to add it to my order. We work with you. Okay. We utilize this. It's called, of course, a checkered flag, right? So when we do a auction, and this is your little warning flag, when I do it like half raised like this on the screen, like halfway up, that means the countdown has begun on the countdown of the item that we're working on. Once you have, we finish the auction, we give you the full flag raise, okay? My husband's a NASCAR fan, so he thought of this concept. I know that
I just like seeing the flag.
Other people have bells and buzzers and wands, and he wanted that blacker flag. So this is half his thing, so he thought of that. So I like that. So thanks, Joe, for the checker flag. Let's see. We do 2 free giveaways, usually a show. So if you guys have to be registered in order to get a free item of jewelry from me. So please register. Let's see what else we got. I have the show special on. I'll show you guys in a minute. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh, we expect payment within 48 hours of you guys receiving your invoice. If you don't get your invoice, just send me an email. We'll make sure we get it back to you, but it's going to be in your PayPal account, and that you guys can pay how you want to pay through PayPal. That's up to you.
And if we get bumped.
Oh, and if we get bumped, it seems like when I do these shows in the afternoon, sometimes the feed has been, like, it's been spinning. So we will let you know in the chat. We're going to start a new chat. So all of you guys who say, where did Jenny go? She's just doing this. She's literally showing that I'm trying to find the feed from YouTube. So we'll start a new feed. So just if that happens, just so that you know.
So if you're caught up in an auction, don't worry.
Yeah, so if we're in the middle of an auction, I'm not going to, we'll go back to it just to be fair. If that happens, then the spinning whole, feeding thing happens there. Okay. All right, so let me give some thanks. Let's see. Nancy, hello, Nancy. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Kelly. Did I get everybody? Yippie's here. Hello, Yippie. I call her, I know she goes Yippilio, but I can't get her name right, so I call her Yippie. She's giving me okay to say, call her Yippie, so that's why I call her that. Janie's here. Maria's here. April's here. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. So glad to see everybody loving and sharing the love. And thank you again, Tanya, for sharing everybody to come on over and raid the party here this afternoon. Oh, yes. And then there's my husband. Happy Father's Day. When we come to June, we'll have to thank Joe for Happy Father's Day. Anyway. All right. So on my channel, I usually do a show special once a week. And of course, because we only have a show once a week. So I'm wearing it to make things easy for everybody to see. Okay. Let me move this down, and you guys, I'm going to zoom in. You guys get up close and personal with me. Hi, Doug. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I've got 39 people here, and now 41 people here. 22 thumbs up. So all you guys give me a thumbs up and some love. All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you what we got going on here. This is beautiful. Okay, let me do this. I'll look close up. Okay. This is kind of picture jasper, or you can call it model jasper, and freshwater pearl. Okay. And this is 18 inches long. It does have a 3-inch sterling and extender in the back. You're also going to get these beautiful earrings to go with them. If I can get it to focus. I kind of do this. I use a mouse, everybody, since out of my phone. So give me a second. I'm trying to do the adjustments. And if you are, these are all sterling silver. Okay. So you're going to get the necklace. Again, I can take it off and give you guys an up close personal view. I usually wear things because I like to show everybody what it looks like on, and people seem to like it that way. So 1 second, let me unhook it. Yep. And there's a third piece here in a minute. Let me get it. I have my nails trying to get it off. There we go. So we have, hold on one second. It has autofocus on my camera. So give me a second. Okay, so you got the sterling silver extender. Okay. And then you have these, look at these beads. This is all jasper. Look at the matrix in these beads. Okay. So it's 18 inches long, and then you have a 3-inch extender, sterling silver, and I'm going to throw in this with the deal. Picture jasper, sterling silver cuff. The cuff is for a 7-inch wrist. It can be adjusted a little bit, kind of a brutalist style. So you're going to get the necklace, earrings, bracelet. $125 is what I'm asking for all 3 pieces. And it's a gorgeous set. And I put things together, and I really like it together with the cuff. But I had this for a little bit, so I'm reducing the price. So let me put that back on here and get it back on. And it's comfortable to wear. It's not heavy. So if you guys are concerned, oh, gemstones weigh so much, or I will let you know. The necklace weighs actually 78 grams, but it's not heavy. There's one I'm going to show today that was on my photo for the show. That is a little bit more, of course, more weighty than that. This is not, and it's a really cool set, and you're going to get the bracelet too. So 125 sterling silver. I'm going to give you the weights, okay? So the necklace weighs 78 grams, the necklace. The earrings weigh 11.9. These are sterling silver hooks. And then the cuff is 35.73 grams. Okay. So if you do the math, that's pretty much I'm giving you for cost. Because if you think about what this cuff would cost you, brutalist style, 35-gram cuff, that's the deal. 125, you get all 3 pieces, and it's all cool together. So let me know, and we'll go from there. All right. Did I miss anybody? Hi, Jinlo. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, we're going to start out. I usually start off the show relatively easy, very simple, just to get everybody kind of warmed up to what we're going to do today. Since I know that we have the holidays coming around the corner as far as Memorial Day, 4th of July, and things, I wanted to make sure that you guys, if you need any patriotic pins, I've got them here for you. Okay, so let me zoom in on here, and I have them numbered so you guys can see. There you go. All right. Let me kind of give you a little close up. Let's see if I can do this without doing
Kelly, I did get your info.
Kelly, we have your info, my dear. So you are free to bid to your heart's content. And welcome to the channel, my dear. I appreciate that. All right. So we just have a little selection of brooches here. All different price ranges, needless to say. But I picked these up along the way according throughout the year. Needless to say, if anybody's looking for something to show your patriotism to the United States, needless to say, I know I have some Canadians in the house, and I appreciate you guys in Canada as well. I just don't have any maple leaves or anything right now. But needless to say, I do want to show you guys that I do pick up some patriotic, some brooches. So what we got going on here, of course, everybody remembers these from the 1980s. I remember I made the safety pin little brooches here with the seed beads. Then we have here, this is USA, a little enamel brooch with USA. There's another safety pin one here. I remember when we used to put these on our shoes. You guys used to do that, and you put on your shoelaces on your shoes. I remember doing that in school.
She knows them Canadian flag.
Okay, fair enough, Karen. I'm sorry. I will work on that. All right, this one here is this is the most expensive one in the brooch. This is or in the tray. This is Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy. She had a line of costume jewelry, JBK, and that's signed JBK, Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy. And then here we have God Bless. Okay. This one here is rhinestone, little bling. Okay. And then we have an angel, a little enamel on the angel. And then this one is got the flagpole with the rhinestones on the flagpole. Okay. So let me give you, if anybody's interested in these brooches, they're all different prices. Okay. Normally, sometimes I do high bidder gets choice, but on these kind of things, because they're different across the board, they go from, I'll say, range price and pricing from $5 up to, I think, 38. Yeah, $5 to 38 in the tray. If anybody's looking for something, let me know, and I will bring them up for you for sale, just to give you an idea. But I wanted you guys, I got Memorial Day coming up in a couple weeks, and I want to make sure for shipping and getting them there so you can enjoy them for the whole summer. So
How do you get started?
just Regina wants to see number 4. Okay.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Just put me a number and I will pull it up and give you a description. Okay. So here we go. This is Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy. Right there. And JBK, USA. Is that missing a stone? I hope not. Let me check real quick before I do anything else. There.
Probably just the way it's angled.
I don't know if it's angled the way. I think it. The stone is kind of half cockeyed in there. That's what happened. So I'm gonna give it. I'll lower this then because I don't. It's in there, but it's kind of like sideways or something. I don't know. But needless to say, I'll start this at a lower price. Let's do this one. I'll do 25. Let's give you a deal. $25 because what's going on there. So I'll just give it. It is there. See, you guys think this works a little different. It is enamel. JBK, Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy, USA. All right, so let me get my flag going here.
Flag for the flag.
Flag for the flag. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 25. Congratulations, Regina. If I missed it, would I miss anybody? Hi, Hannah. How are you? Good to see you.
Every once in a while, make sure everybody refresh.
Yeah, everybody refresh. I got 46 people here and 28 thumbs up. So everybody don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You take off number 4. Okay, so let me go back here. Anything else you guys would like to see? And that was the most expensive one, to be honest with you guys. So it's okay. Sometimes people are like, I'll have to work on Canadian things. All right. Nothing else? Okay, we're gonna move on. I think everybody's cool. Okay, we're gonna move on. I'll bring them on another day. We're moving on. I'll leave number 4 in there just so it's there.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. We're gonna move this forward. Oops. All right. One of the things that I come on my show as well, because I told you guys that for those of you who are new to my show, I like gemstones, and that's what I went to school for. So needless to say, I love looking at gemstones and finding some really cool things. These are, I buy these. These are made in India. Okay. These are made in India. Sterling silver plated is the metal. It's sterling silver plate. They are stamped 925, but I'm very open and honest that they are not sterling silver because I test everything. That's why sometimes my nails look like the way that my fingers are always yellow. I test everything, but I buy these with specific reasons because they're really cool gemstones, and it's one way to enjoy gemstones without paying the price of big sterling silver prices for big settings. So if you're able to wear them, or if you need a gift for somebody throughout the year who has everything, you say, what am I going to get that person? Well, I buy pendants. Now you can buy these online. You can buy necklaces. You can buy, or like big bold ones. You can buy bracelets and things, but of course they can't be adjusted. So I usually just stick with pendants, and I put them on leather cords for you guys to enjoy. If you don't like the leather cord, well, you can keep the leather cord for something else, but that way you can put this in a box and gift them for some people for, holiday time, birthdays, whatever. Okay. So I'm going to go through these with you, and this is going to be what we call high bidder gets choice. So what this means is I'm gonna go through the descriptions of what we got going on in here. I'm gonna put out the starting bid, and then the highest bid gets choice of what's in the tray. Hi, Christy. How are you? Hi, Katie. How are you? So what that means is, let's say I'm going to start them on a certain dollar amount. The highest bidder will get to choose which one or ones that they want, and then I go down the line in increments of how people were bidding. And then I will tell you that they're going to be dollar increments. That's to tell you where I'm going to be at. All right, so let me hold these up a little bit. I'll go through them, okay? I'm just going to go like this, okay? First one here, this is Septarian, called Septarian. It's a really cool gemstone, right? Septarian, okay? That's number one. Number two, this is sardonyx. So what does that mean, Jenny? Sardonyx. Well, most people have heard of onyx, right? Well, when you have a combination of two stones, which is the orange would be carnelian, in onyx, they call it the word sardonyx. Basically, it means, in other words, for saying multi-colored agate. That's what it has a specific name called sardonyx. Okay. Number three, this is dendritic opal. Dendritic opal. Okay. Number four, silver sheen obsidian. Obsidian's glass, natural verse glass, and it has a silver sheen. Really, really pretty stone. Number five is called, if I can pronounce it, scosalite. Scosalite. Okay. Hinged, articulated. Okay. Really pretty, kind of a peachy white color, scosalite. And it kind of has this, if you get this close, has this like kind of a line grainy pattern in it. Real pretty. All right. Number six, tiger's eye. Square. I got this one because I like how it goes horizontally. Sometimes you always find them vertically. I like, I have another one like that too. This one here, zebra calcite. Zebra calcite. Okay. Number seven, my number. This is really, really dark amethyst. Natural amethyst. Again, these are sterling silver plated. They are marked 925. I'm being honest. I mean, they're marked, but they're not sterling. Okay. Again, I buy them for the gemstones. If you want charoite, this comes from Siberia, Russia. Charoite. Number 10. I think I'm on 10. 10 is sodalite.
Yes.
10, sodalite. Blue. Number 11 is
Heidi's in the house.
Hi, Heidi. How are you? This is iron tiger's eye. So tiger's eye, like I just showed, but it has more of an iron pyrite that gets in the tiger's eye matrix, and it has this really unusual pattern to it. Really cool. Okay. And then number 12. This is one of my favorites. I love this run. This is banded black onyx.
Bruce gotta go charge his phone.
Okay, Bruce, go charge your phone, honey. We don't want anybody having electronical problems here. Look at how tight the banding is on here. You also get the, let me see it, the brown and the black. See? Here's my, so it has transparency through it. Really pretty. Okay. I'm going to start. Highest bid gets choice. Come on, camera. Come back. Come on.
No, don't do that because your hand signals.
Come on. It's focused, not focused again. Come on. Oh, camera work. It was just not working today. Come on.
Zoom it in.
I know, but it wants focused, honey. It's not adjusting.
There's so much to focus on.
There we go. Thank you. All right. The cords themselves, I'll let you guys know, these are 17.5-inch cords, and they have a 2-inch extender. So they go up to 19.5 inches long on these leather cords, okay? Some of them are brown, some are black. You know, I kind of put them on there based on what I was doing, okay? We're going to do the high bidder gets choice. What's in the tray? $14 each. $14 each, and I do dollar increments, and you will get your choice of any of these beautiful pendants. And like I said, I bring these out because I get these sometimes from people and say, I want to get a gift for somebody and I don't know what to get them. And you can have your choice. Okay, so I have Regina in at 14. Karen's in at 16. You do dollar increments on these. Anything under $20, we do dollar increments, everybody. And then when you hit 20, we do $2 increments. So I have Regina now at 17. Karen's in at 18. And this is kind of a way to you guys to not know what everybody's liking. So it's kind of like you're taking a chance. So it's kind of a fun thing to do. Regina's out. Okay, so we're gonna count this down for Karen. There you go. Here's her countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Karen, you get to have first pick. What's in the tray, my dear? Just let me know. Give me a number or let me know which one or ones you would like. The last biggest one. Oh, gotcha, my dear. Okay. All right. That's beautiful. Beautiful piece. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. All right. Let me get you down for that. Is that the only one you wanted, my dear? Just so I clear? Because I always give you get first choice. Anything in the tray, Karen. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, that's it. Okay. So now, Regina, you're up with $17 if you like something, my dear. Unless that's, I don't know if that's the one you wanted, but anything here that you like. Oh, sorry. Here we go. The focusing again. Amethyst. Okay, my dear. Really, really pretty. That's pretty. Okay, let me get that for you. Okay, that's it for, okay, so they picked what they wanted. So this is where it gets kind of fun. Okay, so everybody, this is what I tell you about refreshing during my show. Now what I do, since I let those two ladies pick what they want, I open up. Oh, wait, Karen, which one did you want, honey? I haven't done anything. What did you want? I see. Can you get, sure, Karen, which ones would you like, honey? Which one would you like? The soda light. Okay, you got it, dear. All right. Let's see. Soda light. I got you down.
Now she's done.
Now she's done. Okay. Okay. Well, this is where it's going to get fun because I just let you guys pick what you want before things kind of open up to the masses. Because what's going to happen now, this is where things are going to get crazy. All right.
Fun or crazy?
Fun or crazy, but my husband's watching chat and I'm watching chat too. So now what I do is I open up the floor to everybody in the chat. I've got 45 of you here. I don't know if anybody likes anything here. I'm going to do buy it now, $14. You just put first person, you put 14 in the chat with your name, and then you get to have the pick of what you want. Buy it now, 14, because I let people pick what they wanted, and now I'm letting you open the floor if you want to buy any of them for 14. If anybody else wants any of these pieces, buy it now, $14. You let me know which ones you want. So again, we have. So if everybody kind of came in, we have Septarian, we have the Sardonyx, we have Dendritic Opal, we have the Silver Sheen Obsidian. This is Skullsite, Tiger's Eye, Zebra Calcite, Charite, and then iron tiger's eye. $14. Let me know. And you get the cords with them. And let me know if any of those beat the bill for anybody. If not, I'll move on to something else. Okay. Tribe has spoken. We're moving on. Okay. Let me know if you guys see something you want. Think about it. Let me know.
Keep that.
Keep that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. Hi, Heidi. The tiger's eye looks like a hot dog. All right. So, as I told you guys, we went on a little buying expedition this weekend. This is a sampling. I'm just talking about bracelets now. Okay. This is not everything because I just got back yesterday, or actually on Sunday night. I haven't had time to clean up everything. Okay. However, I kind of went through the idea of what I brought back, from gemstone to Taxco to Italian to whatever. This is kind of just some bracelets. Okay. I put this bracelet bar together. There's 12 items here, and I will go through them with you. And then if you guys are interested in anything here, you can let me know. Okay. First one off the gate. This is signed Teme, Teme, Navajo bracelet. Get that close up. There you go. Teme. Oops, there we go. There you go. Teme, sterling. This weighs 27.3 grams. Okay. I found one online right now. They're asking $325 for this bracelet. I'm asking starting bid of $200 on it. It's for about a 7-inch wrist. Let me get you my cone. There you go. Teme. Really, really cool. It's too big. Tina, you're always so fun. It is heavy. Look how thick it is. Yeah. Okay. I have that. I'm just going to go. Do we have a tray for me? No. Maybe not. Okay. I'll just put back in the memory. All right. Moving on. I got a couple Dane Craft vintage cuffs here. Okay. First one is a Greek key symbol. 8.5. Continuous pattern all the way around. Thank you, honey. This is signed right there, Dane Craft. Right there.
What's the difference between Canada's tiger's eye? Appearance? Proceed.
What's the difference between I'm having a moment right now. She got me a question.
Yeah.
Tiger's eye is a gemstone. They call it chatoyancy, right? Chatoyancy is the term we call that, Christy. Chatoyancy is the optical effect of the gemstone. Tiger's eye is a gemstone that naturally does that. So that is what. So it has the same effect. It's just in a gemstone. That's what tiger's eye is. And the tiger's eye, it gives you the illusion that the tiger's eye is opening and closing. That's why they call it tiger's eye. Hopefully that answers your question. All right. But yeah, you can have chatoyancy in glass too. You can have chatoyancy in different gemstones. So, I mean, tiger's eye is just a variety of quartz that has that effect to it because it's brown and that has that certain a sheen or that appearance to it. That's why they call it that name, right? The variety name. Okay. This is starting bid 45. If anybody likes this, 16.2 grams, Dane Craft vintage. What did I just say? 8.5. 8.5 on the Dane Craft. 16.2 Greek key bangle. I can get it on my hand. I'm a 7.5 on this wrist. I can get that over my wrist. It will go over. Just gotta snug up. All right. Anybody like that? Let me know. All right. So then I have that Dane craft, and then I have this one, a little smaller one. This one has floral motif. I kept the patina on these because I know you guys like it. That's what I do. Give it a little, I give it a slight bath, but it's still, I don't clean or polish these kind of things. All right. Signed Dane craft. This one is 35. 35. Floral motif on this one. Signed Dane craft. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for everybody. I've got 48 people here and 34 thumbs up. I appreciate all the love and support. All right, we're going to move on from that. Let me get those in the tray. All right, moving on. This is very old. This is Taxco, Mexico. And with the word Taxco, Mexico. Let me show you that. See, right there. Sterling Taxco. Look at this. It's kind of like an over. It's the only mark that's there, and it has this. Let me move my camera a little bit this way, a little bit. Okay. I gotta find the clasp. Has a little fold over clasp right here. Just hooks in. Look at that patina. Haven't touched a thing to this. Really cool bracelet. Look at how much. So I'm thinking age on this, and I've got some experts here in the chat that can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking somewhere around 40s, late 40s, early 50s. I might be, maybe I'm a little later. I don't know, but I don't, there's no T, there's no dash marks there. There's nothing, there's no eagle mark. I don't know, but needless to say, this is early. Look how much patina's here. I'm sorry about that. Mexico sterling. I'm asking on this one because I didn't find anything on it. It weighs 29.7 grams. It is 7.5 inches long. And I was going to start the bid of this one because it's a very unique bracelet at, there you go. This one I was going to start at 200. And look at that. It's like really cool. Just kind of layered on one another. Really, really cool bracelet. All right. Let me know. And then next, abalone. Again, I haven't, the patina there. Abalone, as I've been talking about a lot of times, is not being harvested. So if you can find some really fabulous abalone, like look at the ones pieces that are in this bracelet. 7 inches long, 13.1 grams. I'll start this one out at 70 if anybody's interested. It has the marks inside right there. Oopsie.
Yeah, on the sign.
Yippee. Thanks, Yippee. This is signed. Let me get it. LLA Mexico. And it's 7 inches. Let me show you on the cone. Really, really pretty. Has the slot clasp. Let me find that on here for you so you can see it. There you go. Slot clasp. All right. If anybody else is interested, I do $5 increments, anything over 50. Be 75 or more in case anybody loves it. Okay. I'm going to count this down for Yippee. There you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Yippee. Yeah, Lexi, it would be easier to shorten on the other one too. You're right. Okay, thank you, Yippee. Okay, now I'm going to take a page from another friend of mine. I know she's across the border right now, but Black Dog Vintage, Leslie, she always calls these kind of things Mayan Ryans. These are actually Aztec Mayan bracelets or themed jewelry. I picked this one up just because it made me laugh. I made me smile. Look at him smiling here. On the other side, he's doing this. He's like, oh, I'm thinking about something. I don't know what's going on there. It is signed 800 right there on the back, 800 silver. And look at the little links, how they've done the links. They're like little Mayan guys that are little Inca guys. I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh. We have a theme on her show. We got Mayan Ryan in the house. This is, I put on the cone. I can move it over to the numbers so you guys can see it. There you go. It is right at about a 7. I'm going to call it a 7, even a little bit bigger than that. But when you have it on, it's going to fit a little snugger. Okay. This weighs, again, 800 silver, 36.1 grams. Okay. It takes a special taste, but I know you guys love this kind of unusual stuff. So I'll do on this, we'll do this at 110. If anybody likes it, 110. $800 silver, spring ring clasp. I just like them because of the little guys on the side. I don't know. Fabulous bracelet. Look at that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to put that down so I know what I did that. I did drop it a little bit just to let you guys know. All right. Moving on. This side. I move backwards because these are come off. Tanzanite. Oh my. I had you guys asking me for Tanzanite every time I go. So guess what I found? I found a Tanzanite tennis bracelet. Sterling silver. Slot class. Figure 8 safety. It is 7 inches full. So between 7 to 7 1/4. 9.3 grams. Tanzanite tennis bracelet. $80 on this. $80 start bid. Look at the detail even on the side prongs. Look at this. One source gem, Tanzania. Getting harder to find. Prices are going up. So you can get tennis bracelet. When's the last time you saw a Tanzanite tennis bracelet? Really, really pretty. It is, Karen, isn't it? And I always say that if you find a nice setting of a tennis bracelet, make sure it's heavy and make sure you got a nice clasp on it. And look at this detail on this. All right, we're going to pass on that. And then I have Ethiopian opal. These have more of a orange fire to them. In person, this is going to look a lot nicer than it is probably what you're seeing on the screen. This has a lot of fire to these stones. Okay. This is for a larger wrist. Approximately 8 inches. And it is hinged. Like that. I just had a moment. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it now. All right. There we go. 8 inches. I'll start this one at $60. 60. It weighs 9.1 grams.
Too big for Tanya.
Too big for Tanya. Ethiopian opal. And opals are always camera shy, everybody. So it's kind of, I'm trying to show the fire, but this is really, really pretty bracelet. Okay. All right. You let me know. Moving on. Marcasite and garnet. There is a safety chain that's on this piece. Sterling silver, of course. 20.1 grams. I'll start this one out at 70. It is right at a 7 inch. A lot of silver here too. Look at the back, like how it's been done. All nice and smooth. Hinges. Maybe like something like that. Nope. And you've got a safety chain and a nice thick clasp there. Really pretty. Marquise cut garnets. Don't see marquise cut garnets a lot too. That's in jewelry. More labor intensive to cut that. Okay. All right. I'm just showing and going. That's how we do here. All right, moving on. I've talked about this link a lot. Now we're moving a little bit different off course a little bit. This is going to Italian silver. Okay, Italian, everybody knows about Italy for gold. Well, Italians are also very good craftsmen for any precious metal. And this is one of my favorite link bracelets. This is called a Riccio, Riccio link bracelet. This is all handmade. So this isn't done on a machine. This is done all by hand. Okay, very labor intensive piece of jewelry right here. Okay. It's tapered. What you're seeing is kind of tapered in thickness. Okay. It is 7 3/4 inches long. Okay. It has a figure 8 safety. It weighs 12.5 grams. Okay. And when I tell you beautiful piece, it's like a lot of more pixels here. All right. So here you go. 12 grams, and I'm doing this 45 starting bid.
Still pixel.
Okay, I'll let it do its. Yippies and yippee. Here's the backside of it. It's all nicely constructed. I love the bracelet. I've got different ones of these too, but this is pretty. Is everybody seeing me okay? I know I'm freezing up. Hi, Katie. How are you? We had a great week. Hopefully, how's your week? It's going in and out, Kelly. Yeah, I know. We seem to have this issue every time this week. I'm just going to stay here for a minute because I want to make sure everybody's here.
Okay. Better.
Are we better now? Okay. So right now I have Yippee in it, 45. If anybody else is interested, I did 47 or more on the Riccio Italian made. It is marked here, Italy, IBB. Actually, right here on them. Let me get you that close up. Italy, IBB 925. Okay. We're going to count this down for Yippee. All right. There we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Yippee for 45. Congratulations, Yippee. Just to let everybody know, I'll get there in a second, but I did pick up Dragon's Breath. We're having issues again.
It's just in and out.
Okay. Well, here's that. I'm moving on. So Dragon's Breath, and I have an Art Deco sterling fabulous bracelet to show you guys. It's rhinestone, but it's really, really cool. All right. I did pick up some chains. Again, this is just to give you an idea. I did, some things there. So we'll get to that in a minute. This is a 3+1 Figaro. Some people might call this a Mariner link or a Gucci link, right? But it's like everybody uses having the open links and then the long link called a Figaro, right? So a little bit nice bracelet, lobster claw clasp, Italian made. This is 8 1/4 plus. So it's either for unisex size, you can wear this if you have a guy in your life who wants to. It's actually more like an 8 1/2. I like it more of an 8 1/2. Okay. It weighs 10.2 grams. I'll start this out at $38. Nice chain bracelet. Italian made Figaro. Mariner. Unusual to find the Mariner with the Figaro. Lottie's in. Thank you, Lottie. Nice to see you. Hope all is well with you. I know where she's at. We have her. Okay. Anybody else interested? It would be 40 or more. Now we'll count it down for Lottie. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Lottie for 38. Congratulations, Lottie. We have her info, right? I think so. We have your info, right, Lottie? I think we do. I think we do, though. Yes? Okay. I thought so. Okay. And then the last one on this bar, this is real. Now we're going to a different country. Going to India now. Okay. This is made by a company called Rajasthan out of India. Has its trademark right here. I'll show you the little Ra right there. And really, really pretty. If you look up this designer, R-A, and then Rajasthan, Rajasthan, out of India, their prices are pretty hefty on some of their pieces. You'll have to look that up. But it is sterling silver. It is 8 1/4 inches long, so longer, another bracelet. I just thought this was really, really pretty. It's almost like gives me vibes of old book chain, but also with an Indian flair to it. I like it. 21.2 grams. And I'll start this one out. Please look this one up if you're not know where I'm off the beaten path about price on this. I'm going to start this out at $125. But their things are very expensive. Made out of India. Rajasthan, R-A. If you just put R-A and sterling silver, and it will come up with these pieces that are very expensive. So, just to say, I thought it was cool. I liked it. Is too big? Yeah. So I kind of had some fun, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't even brought out costume yet. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but there's yeah, wouldn't that be pretty? I kind of give you guys good prices on things. It's 21 grams. All different types of designers, India, Taxco, things like that. Okay. All right. So let me put that down. And let me just put that down for a minute. All right. So that's for her. And then we're done off this tray. All right. Let me get to another tray or something. What can my husband, I gotta wait. You had her info, honey? For Lottie? Okay. Oh, let me do this big necklace.
Gonna need the other bus.
Okay, let me get the other bust out.
And
Did I get me? What's your message, Lexi? What did I miss? What message are we talking about? An email or something in chat? What did I miss, honey? Chat, what did I miss? What was your question, honey? Tell me again. I missed it. I must have missed it. Did I miss Lexi's question? Just put it. What was your question, honey? Did I miss something? Did I miss what question did I miss from Lexi?
Don't know.
I don't know.
The last one I seen was she asked how much, and you said
How much for what? The Taxco piece?
that was 200.
That was 200 for the Taxco leaf bracelet, if that was your question. My mom would like to purchase the Tanzanite bracelet, but she doesn't have an account with you. She doesn't want to go through me. Okay. Can she register with me, Lexi? How would you want to go about doing that? Is there a way she can get it from you in a different way?
If Lexi sends her mom's info to us, we can register her. It's just an email.
So here's the thing that I can, if you want to have mom send me, or you want to send me mom's information, Joe will send her an invoice through PayPal. Okay.
It'll basically go to
right?
her email.
It'll go to her email, and then she can pay however she wants to pay through the PayPal site.
We just need her.
I just need to know where to send it to with her email address with her, and so and then she can pay how she wants to pay it through the PayPal site when she can get that invoice tomorrow morning. Will that work for you? That's the way we do it. Okay. All right. So let me pull that Tanzanite bracelet for her if that's what she wants. Just 1 second. Sorry. Well, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. Okay, hold on. Let me get this with the Tanzanite. I'll put Lexi's mom on it.
There we go.
Here you go. Here's another picture for mom for Lexi. Okay, if she wants to see it. All right, and I will write that on there for you for Lexi's mom. Lexi, can you just real quick put her first name and last initial in the chat just so I can put her name on here? Just so I know when I'm waiting for information. Annalie. Okay. Thank you, honey. All right.
Yep.
Okay, we got that sold, Annalie. Hopefully there. All right, we will get that put aside for your mom, Lexi.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. Now hold on to your hats. Okay. I know that you guys, when I bring things back, yes, I bring things back of all different shapes and sizes. And of course, this is something that when I found it, I said, it's coming home with Jen. It is 23 inches long. Okay. What you're looking at here, these are agate slabs. Okay. Or stone. All polished. And it has this big, huge extender portion in the back unchained here. Look at the big lobster it's got. Okay. Now, all polished. Okay. So I'm going to show you this. This is I call it the high polish side. Okay. There are a couple little slabs that have more of the matrix. I'll show this up close. Okay. What this weighs in weight, because I always let everybody know on weight. 318 grams. That's over like 10 ounces. If you kind of know, like almost close to 10 ounces of gold. If you ever whipped or silver, if you ever whipped up 10 ounces of silver, this has weight. If you put this on for calibration of carat weight of agate, approximately 1,590 carats when you put this on the scale of agate. It's huge. Okay. Which in weight for pounds, I know Canadians, you guys do different things, but in pounds, it's almost 3/4, it's 0.7 pounds. Almost 3/4 of a pound of stone here. Okay. But look at this fabulous thing. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Look at the banding here. I couldn't even find another one like it. I couldn't when I did my comps on this, but I brought this home because look at this thing. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Look at you got the white agate in here. You got the translucent agate in here. And let me flip it around. Now this is like over the high polish side. If you flip it around, this is the back side. So some people like more texture in their jewelry, right? So this is the back side. So if you rather have this side be your side you like to wear it on, you can flip around. This is the back side. This has more of it's still high polished, but it has more of the, natural matrix to it. Look at this one. It has more blue in it. Okay. And the closest one I found on comps from a designer.
Frank's in the house.
Hi, Frank. How are you? One that I found closest was only like 300 carats of agate pieces. Okay. And they were wanting $300 to $400 for that piece. Okay. I don't have a designer signature on here. I don't think it really matters. It's gorgeous. It's just phenomenal if you know what you're looking at. Okay. So what am I asking on this beautiful piece for 1,590 carats of agate? $180. Again, like I found it online. I found in one, there is ones that are more wider panels with less agate, but this is, I mean, I never saw anything like it. And I said, I want to bring it home. Yippie's in 180. Thank you, Yippie. After I brought home the kyanite last time, I said, oh, wow, look at this one I found this time. Okay. So, yeah, it's a beautiful piece. And it's 23 inches long. Again, you can make adjustments, spin on your outfit. So if you want to make it shorter, you can go all the way through here. Okay. So, yeah, really, really pretty. You can't stop. Everybody can't stop staring at it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. All right. Anybody else interested? It'd be 185 if you're interested in it. It is pretty. All right. Here we go. Counting it down for Yippee. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yippee! You are going to be getting a lot of compliments, my dear, on that beautiful piece. I can't wait. Hopefully you send me a photograph, my dear. If you don't want to show me your face, we'll show me your neckline and show me what you're wearing with it. It's awesome. Yes, it's awesome. Like I said, 1,590 carats of agate around your neck. Well, I don't think you're going to see that going down the street. That's awesome. There's the bag. Okay, let me get into some other things here. Oh, my husband. I'll bring over the tray. Do I did bring out the gold today for anybody's interested in things. I'm going to start bringing out the new pieces that I have here. We're going to go with between sterling and costume. So everybody hold on to their hats. I'm really going to show, and again, this is just a fraction. I haven't even gone through the stuff that I've got yet. So let me show a piece of costume just to get everybody happy. There we go. So I did find some glass, and here we're going to move to this one. Okay. 30 inches long, faceted square cut and offset disc crystal necklace. They kind of have a golden color to this, almost like a champagne color. Let me show you how this is done. Look, they're kind of offset. They're like these little discs that kind of offset, like Rivoli cuts that have been offset. And then you've got these squares, cubes. Go all the way up at the top. So this, of course, it's more modern, but I didn't care. I mean, this thing shines up like a Christmas tree. It has a nice golden clasp, as far as golden colored plated clasp. 30 inches long, $42 on this starting bid.
And Katie had a question about the flag pins.
Sure, honey. What those were all different prices, Katie. So if you gave me a number, if you start there, give me a number of the one you like, and I will give you a price on it. Because they had numbers according to them. So because they're all different prices. I'm going to give quick show you again, Katie. Here. Okay, Yippie's in for 42 on this. Let me finish this, Katie, and I will show you the tray again, okay? Hi, Marche. How are you? If anybody else is interested, it'd be 44 or more. It's really, really pretty. It's really unique shine crystal necklace. Okay, we're going to count this down. Oh, get this back in focus. Come on, Jenny. Get the camera working. It has its moments. I have a love-hate relationship with technology. I'll just give you all a heads up on that. There you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Yippee for 42. Congratulations, honey. All righty. Let me get that in the bag for you. There you go. And let me show Katie. Here's anybody who came in. Here are my flag pins. I sold number 4 already. If there's something you like here, Katie, let me know. Give me a number and I will give you a price. 6 and 8. Okay. Number 6. This is number 6, Katie. $18 on this one. And the other one, number 8, is
Stacy's in that.
Hi, Stacy. Good to see you, my dear. So 18 on this one, 20 on this one. Let me know. 18, 20. You'll take number 8. Okay. Wait, this one. So you want this one for 20. The bigger one. She wants the bigger one. Okay. So to Katie. Thank you, Katie. Gotcha. Okay. So yes, I had, for those of you who got here, I had some little bit of pins at the beginning of the show. Let me know if you're, I'm going to work on Canadian stuff for Karen. For Ambershay. We show our love to all the countries. All right, moving back. Let's go back. All right. Where do I start? Okay, I've got brooches. I'm just gonna start. Okay. $6 1/4. Stretchy bracelet. Look at all the beautiful agates and jasper here. I bought these because I don't see stones that are usually cut in rondelle shapes like that typically too often. Stretchy bracelet, $18 on this start bid. 6 1/4 inches long. Just thought it was cool. All different colors of jasper and agate in here. That's bloodstone right there. That's the national gemstone of Scotland, bloodstone. Greens in here, tans in here. Go with anything in wardrobe. I liked it. 6 1/4 inch wrist for all my small people asking me for small things. Stretchy. All right, moving on. Tiger's eye. We were just talking about tiger's eye earlier. I know Chrissy's still here when she's looking for a bracelet. 7 1/2 inches long. I will put on the cone if you want me to. Skins panel style tiger's eye bracelet. Chatoyancy, that's what we call this. So this is a gemstone in the quartz family called tiger's eye. And what it's known for is it has this little banding with the natural matrix, and what it looks like is it opens and closes of a tiger's eye. That's why it got its name, because it looks like a tiger opening and closing his eye. Okay, real pretty stretch bracelet. $22 on this. I'm putting it on the cone. Here it is on the cone. 7 1/2. That's a great deal for tiger's eye. Okay, and for all of you who are new to my show, I go very quickly. It's not like I know. Oh, Lottie's in. Okay, I go kind of move on to a whole bunch of things at one time. So, Lottie, if we're going to count this down for Lottie, and get that back in focus. Here you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Lottie for 22. Congratulations, Lottie. That's a pass. Oh. Where my box is. I have one more tiger's eye bracelet. This is a little bit different. A little more open on this one. 7 1/2 inch with beads. I'll do this one starting bid of 26 on this one. Because of the beads, as well as these are a little bit bigger pieces, nicer polish on this one. A little bit more expensive. I paid for this, just a little bit.
Very groovy, retro.
Very pretty. And it's nice on your wrist too. It's nice and cool. I love gemstones. You wear them and stack them on your wrist. They're really, really nice. Look at that. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Moving on, let me get some glass out here for everybody. Now, I don't know if all my people are here. I think all my people are. I don't know, is this Suzanne here? I'm not sure. Somebody got my necklace, and I went back and I found earrings to it. So if somebody in the chat remembers who bought the necklace that matches these earrings, please speak now. Because I don't remember. I went through literally last night. I was trying to go through old videos of all my lives, and I could not figure out who bought it. Everyone went through my invoices. I couldn't figure out who bought it. Does any of this ring a bell to somebody here in the chat who bought the necklace to these? Because I have the matching earrings, and I wanted to make sure the person had them, but I didn't remember who it was.
Just have to go back to the invoice.
Well, my husband, well, I don't know. I mean, again, we would have to, I tried looking up blue swirl glass. I looked up this, but I mean, for the necklace, did somebody buy the necklace to match this that's here? Please let me know or put in the chat. Oh, yeah, I have that necklace check because I don't know who has them. Yep, I'll do the Dragon's Breath, April. Let me get this. Yeah, I have these earrings, so I'm not going to sell them until I know who bought these. I just want to let you know that I have these that match your necklace. Okay, so let me put that aside. Let me do the Dragon's Breath for April so everybody is happy. Happy people, happy deeds, happy life. Okay, where is my Dragon's Breath? Okay. Full disclosure, it has some issues, but let me go over them with you. Here it is. The stone has seen better days, but it's still giving you that Dragon's Breath appearance to it. Now, Tanya, she's still here. She did something with her. I think she tried doing that one time and she got it to work. I am not going to attempt to try to do anything to it. But from my understanding, there you can take, what she did was, I think she took two different types of, or many types of buffing or a grit of some sort of either sandpaper or some type of grit or nail file. And she would different grits, and then you can buff this to a shine. And then the other part, see, it's seen better days. Okay. It has a split at the bottom of the ring right there. Okay. It is marked sterling on the inside and tested sterling. Okay. This is a very old ring. Look at the sides of this ring. Very Art Deco. Okay. Right now it's a size, if even with the split, again, it's 6.5. Okay. All right. What am I going to start this Dragon's Breath out at for all of you people that are going crazy? Like, oh my God, look at that. I'll start it out at $60. $60. Have fun with it. April's in. Thank you, April. And so you're bid at 60. I do $5 increments if anybody's interested in this Dragon's Breath. I can tell you it is to the period. It's called Dragon's Breath, Katie. What they do with this, they don't even make this stone anymore. Back in the early 20s and 30s, they would take, from my understanding, they would take gold to it, and there's gold in the consistency to make the glass, but how should I say it? The recipe is now deleted, or not deleted, but as far as they don't know how to make it anymore. It's chemical makeup of the stone. So it's glass is what it is, Katie. And then they take gold to make it. So it was very expensive. And now that's very sought after because it's something unusual. And so it's a really cool stone. Okay. I'm going to count this down for April. April, you're getting a steal, my dear. And good luck in restoring it. Hopefully you can bring it. She'll love to see a picture if you do that, my dear. We're going to count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to April for 60. Congratulations, my dear. What's your rate?
You can put a man on the moon, you think some.
You're welcome, honey. You're welcome, April. I know you're anxious. I say the word dragon's breath, everybody goes, ah! Well, let me show you this. If you think that was exciting, wait till you see what I have next. When's the last time you saw approximately 100 carats of emeralds? Bam. With a magnetic closure, all faceted emeralds. 18 inches long. This weighs 28.9 grams. Okay. Approximately, like I said, 90 to 100 carats of emeralds here. All my May babies, if it's your birthday month, this is your birthstone. Okay. Can you imagine wearing this out? And what I love about magnetic clasp is easy on, easy off, but a nice strong magnet. You can put a nice pendant on here. If you have a nice, if it'll fit over here, you can put that in with your other pieces. I'm starting this out again, 28.9 grams, 100 carats of emerald. Okay. $225. It's something you're not going to see every day of the week, and it's emerald. I mean, God, look at that. It's just gorgeous. That's literally what, $2 or, well, I don't know, $2 a carat for emerald, faceted. Hi, Tama. How are you? Yeah, $2 a carat. As I said, going to charge for emerald and faceted emerald. It's cool. I know, and I'm bringing out some things across the board, but yeah, you never find emeralds. Yeah. Yeah.
People just didn't know what
They didn't know what they had, but as I said, I don't know what they are, but I get you guys deals, and that's, but try to go price emerald. Go find an emerald necklace somewhere on the marketplace and go see if you can go find one. It's really, I mean, look at this.
Just send an email.
Just send us an email. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. 80 cents wholesale, gemstone cab. Okay, Nancy. It's okay. If you see something you like, let me know.
Should be back.
Okay. All right, you guys can think on it. Let me know it's here. If you didn't get your Mother's Day present, you can ask for something for yourself. That's what I say. 80 cents a carat?
$80.
Oh, $80 a carat. Oh, sorry. I was looking at 80 point what? Okay, let me show you more glass. Let's see. This is 58 inches long. Is there no clasp here? I don't think there's a clasp. No clasp. Oh. 58 inches long. It kind of has this silver tone with some beads, AB, glass, greens and blues and things like that. Okay, all continuous. So you can, I love these. You guys ask me to buy nice long necklaces when I go, because you guys use these for framing, to layer them up how you want to do them. But needless to say, it's really, really pretty. I'm going to ask on this starting bid of $24 on that. Nice, pretty glass, AB. Regina's in. Thank you, Regina. Oh. $2 increments, everybody. So if you're thinking about it, I do 26 or more. Okay, we're gonna count this down for Regina in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 24. Congratulations. I need to let them. What is she talking about? What's going on? Am I saying something here?
No, she's
Oh, for her birthday. Oh, okay. I gotcha. My birthday is 2 days after Christmas, y'all. So, my husband does a really good job giving. we have a good time at Christmas. I call it one big party week at Christmas time for me. So I was a little late for the Christmas present for Mama March. All right, there's that one, my dear. All right, moving on. Do I have brooch people here in the house? Let me know. I'm gonna move the piece of
She said brooch, not roach.
brooches, rhinestone brooches. I've got a few of them to show. Let me start with this. I'm not gonna start with that yet. I'm gonna show this rose quartz necklace because I think this is gorgeous. Look at this. Carved rose quartz. It has a nice slot clasp. Okay, 6 strands. This is 25 inches long. I'm going to show again how the clasp works. Here is the back. Little slot clasp. So you can wear it asymmetrical. You can hide the clasp if you want. You can wear it like that. Most people wear it like this because you can see the carving. Why hide it, right? $48. If you guys like anything like this, this is beautiful. I have a really soft pale pink and white, or even the summertime coming up. This really, really pretty necklace. Carved rose quartz.
Dinner occasion.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh. 6 strands, rose quartz. Okay, we'll pass on that. I go fast on my show. I want you guys to see a whole bunch of things. If there's anything you're requesting, I just put in the chat what you're looking for, and I'll do my best to show you. I did bring out the gold tray today. Let me show you. I've got, I think, 5 or 6 brooches here. Okay, so hopefully I've got my brooch people here today. Hi, Gail. How are you, my dear? Look at this. Rivoli cut vintage brooch. They have pink rhinestone and also blue rhinestone in here. There's the side view. What they call this volcano glass. Is that my, if I'm wrong, anybody, I am not the costume jewelry expert, but I buy things that I think are cool. Okay. This is approximately, let me get you the size on it, is, let me measure, approximately 2 1/4 inches in diameter. 2 1/4 inches in diameter. And I'm starting this one out at $44. If anybody likes this. Really, really cool, unique brooch. Let me take it off the card so you can see the back. Here is the back. Do that. Really, really pretty. Okay. Got that one. So let me know on that.
I like how it shines when you move.
That's called Rivoli. That's what the name of the cut of the stone is. That's what my husband's saying. Oh, I like how it shines when you move. It's called Rivoli cut. When they come, these kind of cut of stone. Really, really pretty. Yeah. All right. Moving on. So, do I have uranium glass people here? I don't think. I know there's a couple of them. Where's my thing? My light. Okay. This is 2 inches long by 1.6 inches in the width. This has a 3-dimensional. Oh, thank you. three-dimensional appearance to it. Let me show you with the light. Okay, so the light green ones glow uranium glass. Okay, so you've got teal, you've got emerald green, and the light green, kind of shades of green in there. I'll do the same price, $44 on this one. Everybody likes this one. All prong set on this one. Regina's in 44. Thank you, Regina. I can take it off the card. Let me take it off the card for you, Regina. I just put my pins on cards because sometimes it's easier for me to show with my hands versus having my hands everywhere. Here you go, my dear. I like to take them off too so you can see it. Here's the back. Okay. Anybody else is interested in 46 or more? All right, we're going to count down for Regina. Where's my rope? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 44. Congratulations, my dear. Beautiful brooch. Okay. I'll just get through these brooches and then I'll move on to something else. Let's see. All right, here's another one. Take it off the card. There you go.
You like blue?
You like blue? You like hearts? A little bit of heart design. Here's the back. I like the detail of this one. I know that these are not prong set, except the center one is prong set, but everything else is kind of just glued in there. But needless to say, I liked it because of this design of it. Okay. $38 on this one. It's about 2 inches in diameter. Very unique. And then here's the side profile of it. Like that.
Low profile.
Low profile. A lot of color. A lot of burst of color. That's what I liked about it. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Take that off of there. Next, I have a signed Kramer brooch. Here it is on the card. Hold on a minute. Oh, off the card. There we go. This is a signed Kramer. You have the light blue and the dark blue stones all prong set. I'll take it off the card in a minute. I'll show you the signature. It is, let me give you the size. 2 inches across. Okay. And then here is the mark. Right there. Kramer. Not Kramer of New York. It just says Kramer on it. So, all right. Starting bid on the Kramer. 44 on this one. I seem to be in that same ballpark for pricing. But I seem to go crazy. That's why I bought a lot of these for the same price. Karen's in. Thank you, Karen. I love blue. I try to find blue, green, uranium glass, and things in between. Okay.
I think you were looking for the pink one too.
And I was trying to, yeah, and the pink. Yep, pink and purple. So I was kind of trying to find bright colors. I wasn't really looking at clear rhinestone this time, but I'll, if you guys have a request for something, I always try to find it for you. All right, here we go. Count it down for Karen. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Karen for 44. Congratulations, Karen. Okay. Thank you. Get these little cards out of the way here. Oopsie. All right. So this one This is the last of the brooches. You guys are who I know are in the chat are more probably costume experts than me. I did show this to Leslie Black Dog. She's not here today, but I do know that there's what they call unsigned Hobey. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys have your thoughts on it. You can give me your feedback. But look at the size of this brooch. Okay. And to be quite frank, when we were about to leave where we were at, I found these. So I found these sitting there and I said, oh my, I think I saw the brooch or they would go with that. So this is what I have. I've got these earrings that are clip earrings. They have the three holes on the back, the clips. And I found this brooch. Okay, I'll take the brooch off. I don't drop it again. Here is the back of it. Let me show you. Everyone's going, what's the back look like? What's the back look like? Here you go. That's the back. Unsigned. There is puddling here. Okay, so we have this brooch, and the brooch is 2 3/4 inches long, like this way, widthwise. Okay, and then up and down, it's 2.5. Okay, so we got the brooch. Here are the earrings. I don't know if these are supposed to go together, but I will tell you that the cuts of the stones are exactly the same. It's full disclosure. You guys kind of see a little bit of scratches right on the stone. Okay, and I gotta find the other one. Where is it? This stone right here has a little bit of a chip in it, but you probably didn't even see that until you showed it to me. I pointed out, right? Probably don't even see it much. Okay, so I was trying to probably sell them together because I think they look phenomenal together. If I can get it to focus now, there we go. The earrings are 2 3/8 inches long. I was gonna do this as a set for $85. If anybody likes it. But I mean, this thing is large and in charge. Here it is on my blouse. Look at that. It's just huge. Imagine what, you know, I know brown isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I think look at how much is going on here. You've got all that gold and AB and the fact that you can get a whole set together. I liked it. I don't know. Or even going into fall. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. Yeah, perfect for fall marche. Mm-hmm. They look like deep red. They look like garnets to me. That's when I first saw them. They look like garnet. It's beautiful. So I'm not sure. It could be. Again, I don't know. I mean, the earrings. I'll show you the earrings up close real quick. Take it off of here. Here's the back of the earring. And I love this woven little tassel going on there. Nicely done. I just thought they looked nice together as a set. So again, and then I asked the woman, I said, "Do these a set?" And she's like, "It could be." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help me much." And it is. Well, I'm going to put them together as one because I think they look nice together. So you don't need a necklace with this. You got this on your blazer or a jacket, and then you've got these on. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pass on those and let me know if you guys are interested. You always send me an email. And if you're new at my show, how this works, when I pass on an item, like I just did, if you send me an email, my husband's watching the email as the show is going along. So if you send me an email, literally right now, say, Jenny, I want that brooch set that you just showed, I'll sell it to you. So some people, for whatever reason, don't want to do it on screen. That's fine. And I totally take everybody's privacy the way it needs to be. And but it's first come, first serve. That's how. Yeah. So let me show you some other things. What else we got? Okay, now let's go to this. If there's any requests as we go along, please let me know. This is True Art Deco, 1920s. Beautiful bracelet. Let me show you this beautiful bracelet. I'm going to show you on the cone first. sterling silver, and rhinestone. All the rhinestones are here. And wait till we get to the front. Look at these.
Ding, ding.
These are,
Close up.
yeah, I'm going to do a close-up. Let me get the close-up. Let me use the camera, Jenny. French cut. French cut rhinestones. Very expensive. Good luck trying to find replacements for those because those are very hard to find. Okay. Sterling silver. This is made by a company called Wackenheimer. 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 Sterling silver Art Deco. True Art Deco. Look at the construction of this thing. This weighs 18.3 grams. And I'm asking on this beautiful Art Deco, original Art Deco bracelet, $225. Looks like a very multi-$1,000 platinum and diamond bracelet if you couldn't do that, but this is a beautiful bracelet. 7 1/4 inches long. And it is signed at the ends with the marks of the company right there, Wackenheimer. Beautiful piece of history right there. A lot of detail on this. Okay. All right. Send an email. All right, moving on. All right. What else can we get into? Do I have any SAL people here? Like Swarovski American Limited. Signed SAL. Oopsie. Come on. Little kind of shield cut SAL. They're signed SAL, which is the signature that was used from, and my verbiage is Swarovski, from 1977 to 1988. They're 1/2 inch long. Starting bid, well, here's the backs, pierced ears. Okay. Starting bid, $18 on these. SAL. Shield cuts. Different. Regina's in. Thank you, Regina.
Aqualover, see you.
Hi, Aqualover. How are you? Happy belated Mother's Day. All right. We're going to count this down for Regina. There you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 18. Congratulations, Regina. Alrighty. What else can I get? Okay, cobalt blue glass. We got some glass there. I'll get to some stones in a minute. Wait till you guys see this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this with you because it's kind of what I call a marriage. A marriage. Okay, what I mean by that. So they took some old elements and new elements and they put it together. Okay, now I want to go over this with you because there's a lot of things going on here. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top. Toggle clasp. You know, it's not vintage when you see a toggle clasp, right? It is, let's see, when I see it. Sterling toggle clasp. Then cobalt glass, sterling beads in between here. These are rock crystal quartz. These here. Okay. So go down the line. You guys can see that these are rock crystal quartz. Okay. So this is actually a good, people ask me all the time, what am I looking for? When I look at something, first of all, I'm looking for color. I always find color red, blue, that kind of thing. And then you kind of dissect it a little bit and say, what else am I looking at? Okay. So I knew that these are old cut stones. Okay. And I test them on the Presidium. They're rock crystal quartz. You guys will see that. Now we'll get into these beads. Look at these beads. Cobalt glass again. Going down the necklace. Now we get into glass. You guys see how these have a different luster a little bit than right above it. This is rock crystal right here. So these are glass beads down here. I tested these. Okay, I test everything. And they go bigger in the glass. So you've got clear glass on the round beads, the rondelle kind of shaped beads, or rock crystal. And then you have these almost like a, I don't know, say kind of a cone, not say cone, like a cylinder shape cobalt blue glass. And then you get down to these big ones at the bottom with these big, huge cobalt blue, I guess I'm going to call them beads, those big thick beads. Okay, so you've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that going on. So I'm thinking that somebody probably along the line decided to redo some type of jewelry and they put it into one piece, which I think they did a really good job with this. Okay, so knowing you have rock crystal quartz, cobalt blue glass, vintage, very old cobalt blue glass, and some modern pieces with sterling silver spacer beads and clasp, I'm asking $75 on this. Very, very pretty necklace. It's 20.5 inches long. It's just, you know, it's kind of a really pretty, you know, we got the 4th of July. I mean, you can wear blue all white all the time, but needless to say, you married wearing this around the 4th of July, you get a lot of compliments on that. Thank you, Regina. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's, so people are going to say, how do I look at something? So I kind of take it apart and I pull things off. I said, oh, what's that? And then I said, I saw that these were different and they're cut differently. And these are the glass down there. But it's just still gives you the same effect. All right, I'm going to count this down for Regina. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 75. Congratulations, Regina. All right, look at that. It's a beautiful necklace.
Painted ponies in the house.
Hi, Painted Pony.
And I do have her info.
And we have your info, Painted Pony. So if you're interested in something, let me know. If you have any requests, let me know. Or anybody else has got requests, let me know. All right. Let's go to some earrings real quick. Look at these. Beautiful glass. Pierced ears. I just love them because of the shine of the stones. They are 3 1/4 inches long, so a little bit longer earring. I will, where are we at here? There's a little note I have to see. What did I say? I think it was, oh, this one. And this particular bead, let me get this close. There is a small little chip there. So what does that mean? You guys are going to get a deal because I got a deal, right? Let's start at $12. See the wrong with them. Focus. Come on, focus. We're spinning again.
Coming back.
All right.
But Regina.
Regina's in. Okay, I got Regina. Sorry about the focusing. The computers.
It's the pixelation right now.
Well, right now I'm trying to focus too.
That's not the worst.
I don't know. We're trying to get it all live. Okay, so here we go. We're going to count these down for Regina. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 12. Congratulations, Regina. Okay. All right. I have these now. Cobalt glass clips with enamel. I got this at the same time with the necklace I just showed a couple seconds ago.
That's some bright blue.
Okay, so we got some enamel around the border. These are clip. Glass. I'll do starting bid of 30. I'm gonna start them higher, but I don't care. I'll give you guys deals. $30. Because I know a lot of people will wear clip. Really, really pretty. They are 1 1/4 inches long. All glass.
Regina's in.
Regina's in. Thank you, Regina. Can I see this up close? I'm trying to be a little better with the camera work. There you go. All right. We're going to count them down for Regina. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 30. Congratulations, Regina. Okay. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
All right. Do I have gold people here today? I'm going to show you something that I found. And I also will explain how I do gold pricing. 18 karat yellow gold. Solid 18 karat yellow gold. Akoya pearl. The pearl is, I don't write it down, 7.5 millimeter. Akoya pearl ring. Size, I didn't write the size down. I'll just put on the mandrel. Here, size 6. 18, look at the detail on this ring. 6.
Okay, hold it there.
We're spinning again.
It's just pixelating. We're not spinning.
Okay, well, I'll just wait it for a minute. Are we good?
Nope.
Oh,
Not yet.
okay. I heard we're spinning, so give me a minute. I will.
We're not spinning.
Oh, all right. We're pixelating. Okay, my husband's
There
like,
we
okay.
Little difference.
All right, 3.71 grams. Okay. What is gold today, dear?
At the moment it is $32.49.
Okay, so my husband just told me the price of gold today is $32.49. Okay. 3.71 grams. So it comes out to be approximately
What's the carat?
18 karat gold. So if you guys go to Scrap Gold Calculator on your computer, if you're comes out to about $290 for this ring for scrap melt for 18 karat gold, Akoya pearl, size 6, beautiful ring. Okay. I'm asking on the ring $375. I put in a little bit of labor for my price to find things, plus my gas to find it and coming back and explain it, clean it up a little bit for you. That's a killer deal for an 18 karat gold Akoya pearl, size 6 ring. It is stamped on the inside of the ring right there. If you guys don't believe me, but I do acid test everything. If I can get it in, let's see. If I can get there. And find where it is. There it is on that side. Okay, that's what I can find.
It'd be hiding.
It hides. Go. Right inside there. It says 750, and then there's a cartouche with a maker on it, which I can't make out. So it is here. You can send me an email. I love the rope design. This screams to me like a Mickey Tiffany. It reminds me of Tiffany and Company. It's not a Tiffany ring, but this reminds me of a Tiffany design to it. But I think it's beautiful. Okay, so you can send me an email if you're interested in that. All right. Let's move to some other things. Let's see. Okay. I have these really cute little sterling silver faceted earrings. And these are just glass, but they're still beautiful. Checkerboard cut, sterling silver little earrings. $16 starting bid. 16. They weigh about 6.1 grams. Want some little bit of fire in your ears? You can have a little bit of sparkle. Oh, okay, pass. Yeah. Okay.
Leonor's an ass.
Who?
Leonor.
Hi, Leonore. How are you? Good to see you. All right. So let me throw some things at you. I've got a lot of gemstone. So if everybody sit back and relax, enjoy the ride. Here we're going to look at some gemstones now, some gemstone necklaces. Okay. This beautiful multicolored. What we got going on here is like jasper, possibly mookaite. That's what I think was in here. Little clasp there. These are all silk knotted. 18.5 inches long. I'm going to start this strand out at $48 if anybody likes it. Silk knotting will cost you at least that just to get the knotting done on this necklace. So I used to work in the jewelry industry, so I know exactly what they would charge for stringing on beads or pearls or anything like that. Beautiful. These are approximately 12 millimeter beads for big size.